whatever the Mother Nature decided to throw at us, we'll throw it back, like throw it back, throw it back. Okay? Good morning. This is the 16th of October 2023, Monday morning. It's about 7:50 in the morning, and I was taking a walk earlier, and I'm just taking a rest. So I'm on my way to work, and this is the week of Rhinebeck Festival, New York Sheep and Wool Festival, which is gonna be this weekend starting Saturday and Sunday, but there will be a lot of other small festivals leading up to it. So the plan is I'm going to go with my friend Kathy Thursday night. I will drive after work and meet her upstate New York, and Friday morning we will drive early in the morning to Culinary Institute of America, CIA, which is in Hyde Park. And Hyde Park, they have a bakery and 3 restaurants, and the students so this is like the laboratory for the students. So it goes from they have students as a chef, sommelier, servers, everything in their restaurants. And I have been to the restaurants, so the 3 restaurants in the past, but I haven't been to the apple pie bakery, and it's going to be perfect time because Friday morning we will just drive up to Hyde Park, not too far from where we're staying, and we'll get some apple pies for breakfast, and then we'll just enjoy the area because we have a ticket to go to Wool and Folk that day. That's gonna be in the afternoon. So in the morning, I think we'll go to a yarn shop somewhere near Rhinebeck, and then in the afternoon we will drive up to Catskill because that's the new location of Wool and Folk. And that's it for the plan. And I have packed. This year I packed pretty light. I only am going to bring 2 knitted sweaters, and I have covered them in my the previous episode. So if you want to have a look what the design is about, you can check the previous episodes. But right now I actually brought the 2 sweaters here to the park. and then before I go back to my car, I can put them on and record how they look like. Because be extra. No, just want to share, I guess. So, okay, and also it's a beautiful, beautiful color right now outside, as near my house. So, yeah, I'll switch. This is iPhone. I'll switch to my camera so I can record it while, trying to put on the sweater. All right, see ya. Today's focus of the packing is for the accessories. So for the accessories, my focus was to try to find my favorite hat of all time that I've ever knitted, which is the Alaska hat. I could not find it the other day or last week, and of course it is buried under my yarn stash in my drawer, because my knitting drawer, it has on the left side are for my yarn, but on the right side is for all the knitted products. Somehow I put my hat in the yarn area instead of in the knitted section. So you know, yeah, and this is it. Let's see, let me take this. Hopefully my hair, okay. Oh, the hair is okay. All right. I don't know. Let me see. I don't think you can see it from that far, but this is the Alaska hat. I will put more information on this in the information section, and I think this is not the best outcome of the Alaska hat, but there's for a couple of reasons. First reason is I decided to put a mohair all over from the bottom of the hat all the way before I start the sky. So the mohair is one color, while the trees and the sky are different colors. So because of that, I think the motif of the trees, of the Alaskan trees under the in front of the Alaskan sky is not really showing. But I don't really care, because it is really so warm and so comfortable, and I make a couple of modification. The first one is the what do you call the decrease here. I decrease it differently than what the pattern suggested, because I like it to be a little bit more like a fisherman hat, like really following the curvature of your head, and I don't want any excess material at the top of my head. And another thing is I have a really huge head, so this is way bigger than the biggest size provided, but it doesn't really matter to me, because modifying the pattern is not really that difficult. And also I like it to be not too tight around the circumference of my head. So by having that, I at the end make it a little bit more like, like a fisherman hat, because you see how short it is, and I like to fold the brim, so at the end it doesn't really show the trees anyway, but I just love it for the final product more than how it looks. So that's my favorite hats. And I don't make hats a lot. I do make them and give them away. I just finished with work and I am at the park, back at the park. I was taking my evening walk and continuing my knit while taking a walk, and it is just after sunset or at the end of sunset, so as you can see it's getting darker, but I wanted to record a little bit more today because I realized I did not go over what sweater I am wearing currently. So this sweater is inspired by an art piece that I saw in Museum of Modern Art in New York City a couple years ago. I mean, after the pandemic has started, and the name of the art piece is Atopolis by Jack Whitten. I will put the information at the information section of this video. And Atopolis means, or it's a Greek word that means without a place. You can Google Atopolis and see for yourself what the art piece looks like. But when I went there, I saw one wall of a level in MoMA covered by this one piece, and it is right in the center of that room, and as you walk in, that's the only thing you see right away. And even though mostly this is in the black, gray, white color scheme, I picked up some dark blue and some silver, just dispersed throughout the piece, and it's really abstract. He's basically using collage technique to paint, and I like the abstract of it. And at that time, I was really new at knitting because I started really knitting heavily when the pandemic started, and then when we were allowed back to museums, I was just started making sweaters. But when I started making sweaters, I right away designed my own sweater because I want to make something that I really want. Anyway, I used that in art piece as my inspiration. Why? A couple of things. First, when I started knitting, I listened to a lot of advanced knitters or professional knitters who have given me good suggestion, like when you want to do color work, do not do XYZ, do ABC, and if you do XYZ, you will get 1, 2, 3 instead of whatever, 4, 5, 6, whatever. There are a lot of rules that, to me, I feel like if I don't do everything that they say myself, like all the wrong things that I should not be doing, I would not be able to understand
exactly why I should not be doing those things. So what I decided at that time was, I want to make a sweater, but just make anything without any pattern, without any too many rules. And from there, just practice, my stitches, practice, how to carry, multiple yarns at a time. Let's say if I want to do it, color work sweater, I did not even start thinking of what kind of color work that I want. I just want to know, I just in my mind want to have the color scheme that is used in that art piece. So what I decided to do, just let me make mistakes. That's basically what this sweater is. Let me make mistakes, let me learn from it. And if, like, what is the worst thing that can happen? I make the mistakes, I'm not gonna wear the sweater, right? So because be extra, I've always been extra. I think my sister gave me a birthday gift card to my local yarn store, and I used it right away at that time to get I think Brooklyn tweeds in different colors, and it was worsted Brooklyn tweeds, I forgot what's the name, and just play with it. I'm like, I know I want the color theme, so when I picked up the yarn, I already picked up the color theme that is available, that I can see from the art piece. And what shape, I don't know. So that's what I am wearing right now. Maybe I can sit up. Yeah, so this is it, and it has turned out to be one of my favorite sweater. Yes, the yarn is amazing. If I can afford this yarn with that price point all the time, I will always use that. But that's not the point. The point is, I guess it's one tips that I can share. I was happy I decided to make mistakes to learn something new. I am happy I did not try to be a perfect knitter right away when I started knitting. That's what I wanted to say here. And this thing will be done tonight. I promise. I'm making a promise that I will just start binding off, because it's pretty much done. I think one more gram left of this. Anyway, I'm done with it, and I will cover this in a special episode. All right, bye.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, 19 October 2023 AD. Today is the day that I'm going to go up state New York. I will, after work, I will drive up. It's only like maybe 1.5 to 2 hours up to Rhinebeck area. And yeah, so I already packed everything. I'm just having my coffee. I'm at my house at the moment. And yeah, sorry, Friday we will do Woolen Folk, but in the morning we will go to CIA, Culinary Institute of America, to have breakfast there. So hopefully apple pie, and then we'll go to Rhinebeck area, and then drive up to Catskill area for the Woolen Folk, and then Saturday I will go to the Rhinebeck, and then I'll come back home on Sunday, and I will stitch up all these videos and release it Sunday. Anyway, what am I wearing? So this is this needs a special episode to go over this, but this is the fingering cardigan I designed and wore last year to Rhinebeck. But and it's steeked, so yeah, steeked. But anyway, there will be a special episode. All right, well, can't wait for the Woolen Folk and Rhinebeck, and yeah, bye. CIA. Oh, do you see the pineapple statue over there? This?
Oh, yeah.
They said pineapple is a symbol of a welcoming hospitality. Yeah, I never knew that until I search, like, Google it. Oh, I would say so. I don't think it's a native Hudson River area. Do you see this? Oh, this is from their apiary. Ooh, maple blueberry. I am at the Apple Pie Bakery, yay! So those are the students and those are the professors. You can see the students are making the apple pies. And the professors are ready to answer their questions. Go with the flow.
Good morning. Here we are. Just arrived at Rhinebeck. Waiting for Kathy, parking, getting ready there. Hi everyone, I just returned from Rhinebeck and I would like to just conclude this video by summarizing what I did, what I saw, what I ate maybe, and what I purchased uh, from my trip this weekend. So as you have seen, from the early beginning part of this video, I was preparing for the ride back by packing since Monday, and then I left to Rhinebeck area, actually Poughkeepsie area, Thursday night after work, and then Friday we went to CIA in Hyde Park. CIA is Culinary Institute of America, and we went to the apple pie bakery, and it was amazing. It was an amazing breakfast. I had sriracha scone with a macchiato, espresso macchiato. And my friend Kathy had a muffin breakfast with egg and cheese, and we both bought some bakeries also, and I actually got an apple pie, and I brought it over here back home, and we walked around in the campus before we left for wool and folk that day, and the campus, the CIA campus, is right by the Hudson River, so you can actually walk to the edge of the Hudson River, or the side of the Hudson River, and there is an apiary at the CIA campus, and it's just amazing. If you are if you have the chance to visit a CIA in the fall, that's a really beautiful time to visit. They have, on top of the apple pie bakery, they also have 3 restaurants. So there is the French, Italian, and American restaurant. And each restaurant will have
different menu every semester because these menus are coming from the students who are taking classes at that semester, and then everyone that is the staff of the restaurants are all the students. So anyway, have a look or check out CIA. And yeah, so Friday we went to Woolen Folk. It was raining. It was also a new location, so it was all a new experience. But I don't know. I like it. It's something that we have been expecting, for a long time, like this festival. So rain did not stop us to enjoy the day. I guess that's the summary. So during Wool and Folk, I actually received or received. I actually found some yarn. So actually, I got a sweater quantity of yarn, which is let me read the information. But this is from Flora Adora Fibers. They are naturally dyed yarns, and this is wool and non-superwash wool, and again they're naturally dyed in Ohio. So this is the color. As you can see, this is like cream with a hint of green on the base, and then it has some naps or tweed. So it's a Donegal tweed DK non-superwash. 100 grams is for the 100 gram, it's 246 yards. What I have in mind is to make a simple sweater, DK sweater, but with exaggerated cable that is placed asymmetric, meaning maybe I will place on just one side of the front of the body and nothing nowhere else, and maybe I make a simple some sort of like lace, small lace stitch on the arm to make it a little bit interesting. But basically, I just want a simple cream with tweed, colorful tweed sweater. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to be able to wear that with the red cashmere lace shawl or wrap that I just finished. Actually, I just finished that. Maybe I will cover that in the next episode, not here, because I think I'm just trying to summarize what I actually did during this trip. So that's gonna be another episode, and then the next day, which is today, we after we checked out of the hotel, we went straight to Rhinebeck, and at Rhinebeck, this is what I was wearing today. I found stud buttons by Jewel Designs. Basically, it is so if your cardigan does not have a buttonhole, or buttonholes, you can still use this button set, uh, and then at the end it will look like you have or you have placed buttons. So here is the button set that I got, but basically what it is so there's a front part here. This is a breast metal, and then there is the inside part that is just securing it, just like your earrings. So there is the front part and the back part, and so the idea here is that even if you don't place a buttonhole on your cardigan, which I did not, you can still close your cardigan and make it seem like you have a buttonhole. So this is a set of three for one package, and it's pretty good. So I like it, and it looks really nice. I got it at the very end of my visit today before I went back to my car. And what else did I get? I think I got a couple of other accessories. So today has been, oh, oh, I should say that. Oh, I should do that. I'll be back. I'm back. So another thing that I got from today's trip is gnome kit. Gnome kit. So yeah, so these are the gnomes that I got. So yeah, so that's what I got from today's oh, and then yeah, like a couple other accessories that I don't think I should mention them because they're boring. It's just something that I got. But anyway, meanwhile, on the day of which is Thursday night when I went to up to Poughkeepsie, I started this. This is my whip, my current whip, which is a sock, and at the top, I was thinking of making it sporty, because lace can be sporty. So to do that, I will end the cuff with 3 stripes of green on top of the pink background. So yeah, so that's my whip at the moment. Now, as soon as I finish that socks, I will go back. I will start that sweater that I have in mind to make with the yarn that I got from the Woolen Folk. So, and then if I can finish that in 2 weeks, because it's a DK weight, so it'll be fast. In 2 weeks, that will take us to before Thanksgiving, and I don't have any plan for Thanksgiving, so if I'm staying home, I will start with my Pride gnome during my Thanksgiving break. But that's it. So that's the video this weekend. Hopefully, oh, I would like to thank everyone who I met during this weekend who told me that they actually watched the YouTube. I was so embarrassed that there are people actually paying attention on what I'm saying on this crazy channel. So I'm really thankful, Tina, Barbara, and everyone who I met. It was really nice seeing you all in this festival. I hope to see you again. I started going to this festival 3 years ago, and I organically made friends with people with the same, passion, which is, the fiber arts. So keep in touch, and hopefully we'll meet again, and we'll share the beautiful time, even if it's raining or muddy or whatever the Mother Nature decided to throw at us. We'll throw it back, like throw it back. Throw it back. Okay? Bye. So be extra. Be proud, be brave, not being arrogant, but knit what you want and love what you knit. And throw it back. Bye.